Atlantic School of Theology is a unique institution. It's a small graduate school of theology. We have about 150 students. We're large enough to be able to offer a really highly developed program. On the other hand, we're small enough to actually care for each other and be aware of the individual needs of students and to be responsive to that. The majority of our students are training for some sort of ministry, either congregational ministry of one sort or another, or chaplaincy, or youth work, those sorts of ministries. We also have students here who are studying theology just because they want to study theology, or with the intention of going on and doing further studies, doctoral studies afterwards. It's unique because of its ecumenical character. But we're a single school that contains within ourselves three founding denominations: Roman Catholic, Anglican, and United Church of Canada. And because of our ecumenical character, we attract students of many other denominations and even sometimes of other faiths into the life of the school. So it's a very diverse school, but it's a school where we also celebrate particular traditions and particular identities. The reality of ecumenism requires that we understand each other well. By studying together, we learn to understand each other better, as well as to grow in our own sense of ourselves.
We become richer through those relationships. What happens when we come together? What new reality emerges when we have a relationship? Because a new reality does come into view. And relationships change people.
Here we engage in great theological and philosophical discussions over lunch, and just that intersection of the different denominations and the different viewpoints, I think, really enriches the life here.
The conversations are going on formally between our churches. Isn't it nice to actually have the conversation going on amongst those who will be the ministers in our churches in the future, and those who will be the theologians in our churches in the future?
The faculty is definitely one of the biggest strengths of AST. They're absolutely top-notch. They're so supportive. They really put a lot of time and energy into their students and making sure they get the best of their education.
The faculty here are tremendously committed, exciting and dynamic teachers.
I found all of the professors that I had were very passionate. I was really inspired by that and challenged. I liked being challenged and stretching my thoughts and my faith in all kinds of directions, and I know that that was because of the faculty here.
The highlights of my time here have definitely been the feeling of leaving a course and knowing that I can no longer look at the world in the same way. It's amazing.
In a lot of ways I have been, affected by the courses that I've taken. It's deepened my faith and made me more secure in my faith.
It expands their spiritual lives, and if they have a spiritual hunger, and that's really where it needs to be, not just simply an intellectual hunger, but a spiritual hunger to learn more, to examine more, to be open to new possibilities, and it's a great place to begin to do that.
You get an attention that you may not get from other schools because of the small size. There was a huge opportunity to build community in that, and to really know who you were studying with, not only getting to know your peers, but also really the professors and the faculty and the rest of the staff.
The teachers are unbelievable, but also if I think about the facilities, the library is amazing, the library staff is amazing, the administration of this place is amazing.
The library is fantastic. It's a beautiful place to study.
It's got the added benefit of affiliating with a larger university, so we have all the advantages of their services, so sport access and gym access, which is fantastic.
AST offers a lot of evening courses, so I can pursue my studies in the evening while still working full-time. And then they have an amazing summer program. So for 6 weeks every summer, I come and go full-time to school. So just to have those opportunities is fantastic.
I love it here because the sense of community is phenomenal. We have a lot of events, and we have a lot of things that we do together in the evenings and on weekends, and it's a very homey vibe here.
The community of residents here at the school was amazing. To really get to know your peers in that much more intimate way just leads to all kinds of incredible opportunities for everybody, and just a greater sense of fellowship and ministry.
The faculty is wonderful, the community is great, Halifax is beautiful.
The people here just they're very friendly, very welcoming.
There's definitely a great sense of community here, even as a part-time student.
It's like a family, that sense of togetherness and the sense of community.
It's a really formative and life-giving Christian environment, so it's just great.
It's an exciting place to be.